Hello everyone, this is Tracy Frith here. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. Sorry, I forgot to center my screen there when I started. I'm just going to get my laptop set up here. There we go. And then I can see your comments if anybody's watching me tonight. So tonight I thought I would come on and do some simple cards. So Stampin' Up! Has, we have two sets available right now, I believe. They're called Memories and More cards. So if you do scrapbooking, they're good for that, especially the pocket scrapbooking or other ones. I'm not a scrapbooker, but I have seen them used for lots of different things that way. So these are the ones that I'm going to use today. These are the Beary Christmas Memories and More cards. And I'll show you these and then I'll talk about a little bit about the other set that we have available today as well. So these ones come with, let me just make sure I get this right. They come with 54 double-sided cards. So you've got the small ones that are 3 by 4 and then the large ones. Excuse me, that came out of nowhere. The large ones are 4 by 6, and they both have, they all have both sides. So these little ones, you get 6 each of these 6 different cards. So I will go through quickly the patterns on them. So this one, you can see where they would be good for scrapbooking, for journaling there. This one, and it has the excuse me, the sweater pattern on the back there. This little one has the trees. That one, again, some journaling spots there. And that one. And then the large ones, there are 3 cards. And you get 6 of each pattern. So this little one, or this one with the cute little bears on it. The season's greetings, Merry Christmas, it's the presents on the back, and the Christmas is Better Together, which has the snowflakes on the back. So that's what you get in that package of cards. And this one, this particular set coordinates with the Beary Christmas Suite. So I'll just show you a couple of the pages from the catalog here. So the Beary Christmas Suite, which has the stamp set, which I've used before, the punch of with the bear, the snowflake embossing folder, the gems, the ribbon, and then the Memories and More cards. I'm also going to use the Memories and More cards and envelopes. So that one you get 5 each, 10 each, 10 each of the blue and the red cards, and 10 envelopes. 10 of each color for the envelope. So let me pull those out. I'll pull out a sample. So that's the blue envelope and the blue card base. And then the red envelope and the red card base. Okay, these are larger than our standard cards that I usually make. But I will show you what I'm going to do with those in a minute. And then I'm also going to show you, or just talk a little bit about the other set, which is called the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More pack. So it is this one. So same thing, you'll get the same kind of number of cards in the big and the small, double-sided. I don't have this set, but same idea. So the cards and the doll, you can also get, if you look over here, the cards and envelopes to coordinate to, and they coordinate with I can't remember which set it is. It's right at the beginning of the catalog. This one, the Bright and Beautiful Suite. So it comes with the Beautiful Balloon stamp set. There's a die set that goes with that. There's a couple of different designer paper, and then the specialty acetate, I believe it is. So yeah, so most of the time the cards and envelopes coordinate with the suite. And like I said, right now we have those two available. So that Bright and Beautiful is available in our annual catalog, and the Beary Christmas is in our current mini catalog, our holiday one. Hi, Sheila. Sheila, this is going to be a bit of a repeat for you. I'm doing some of the cards that I did for our team event. We had a team event a couple weeks ago with the group that I stamp with, and we made a bunch of cards, which I'll show you some of those at the end too. Some of these will be the same, some of them will be, I think I have one that's different. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to do, and I just have to remember what colors I'm using now. So I mixed them all up. All right. Oh, and hello, Mom. Thank you guys both for watching tonight. All right, so this one I'm going to use one of the red card bases. So I'm going to use the large card with the presents on it and the small cards with the good tidings and warm wishes. So for this one, basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card and I'm going to cut around the warm wishes. So I'm going to fussy cut around it. And then I'm just going to put them all together. And I should have probably done this before I started today, but I didn't. So you get to see me fussy cut. But using these, I've ordered the cards and envelopes before and then not really done anything with them in the past for past sets. Since I've been playing with these ones, I think I'm going to be doing this more often. You haven't had a chance to watch the videos yet? Yeah, I know. I want to go back and do some more of the projects too from our training event, Sheila. I haven't done all of them or watched all of them yet either. But yeah, I'm finding that I'm really liking using these cards. They do make it really easy. So if there's a day when you're not feeling super creative and you just want to be simple, or if you just even need a quick card, I mean, some of these are going to be quicker than others, obviously, but it's really easy to pull these together. I'm going to show you some using the cards and envelopes that coordinate, and one that it just uses like a standard card base that I would use just with our cardstock. Sorry, fussy cutting and me are not the best of friends. It's not my favorite thing to do. However, with these cards, you can choose to fussy cut or not. What I forgot to mention when I was showing you the cards is that this set, I think most of them come with something. I don't know if it will always be the same or sometimes it's a little bit different, but this set also comes with 4 sheets of stickers. So I will be using those in one of the other cards I do tonight. Okay, I'll get rid of that. All right, so this is all I need for my card, and along with some adhesive. So I'm going to fold this up. And get out some glue. So I'm just going to glue the present card. And my biggest challenge with this is I don't like to, I feel like I'm wasting this whole side of the card, but it comes with, like I said, it comes with 6 cards, the same, so I don't feel so bad about just using the one side. All right, so that's just going to go on there, and then I'm just going to pop this up on some dimensionals. little ones. And I can kind of put that wherever I want on the page there. So there's card number 1. So other than the cutting, really quick and easy. And then that will go with the matching envelope. So card number 1. Card number 2 is also going to be really simple. This one I'm going to use the blue. And I'm going to use this snow polar bear one, maybe snow scene polar bear, and this is where I wasn't sure, but I think I'm going to pull out this. I'm going to put this up, and I think I'm going to put this up on dimensionals, the whole thing. This is a big card. I don't usually use my dimensionals full size like this, but this is a big card. There's lots of space, so I'm just going to cut this one up. There we go. I still haven't done the trick where you color the backs of your dimensionals so you know if you've taken the backing off or not when you've got them on your card. One day. All right, so that goes on like that. And then I thought I would just grab this Merry Christmas tag. And I'm going to throw that just in the middle here. Nope, I don't like that. Can I take it off? Let's see if it'll come off. If not, I'm going to have to like it. I think I'm going to have to like it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to like that one. So anyways, quick and simple, like that. These are the sticker sheets. I don't know if I have a full one, but I can show you what was on the other one. So that one, and I'll show you what these ones were as well. Yeah, I think what I would have done differently here is I might have mounted this on something else, or I might add a ribbon to that later. So I will look at doing that in a little bit here. But basically that idea makes it quick and simple to make that card. All right. And then my last card, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So this one I'm going to use this little card. So it's basically the same one I did before. I'm going to use, this is the other sticker sheet. And then I'm going to cut up some Flirty Flamingo, some Misty Moonlight. Let me see. Make sure I have a big enough piece here. That one will work. And some Real Red. And the Real Red's going to be my card base here. So I'm going to cut that up and score it. And I usually do this ahead of time, but I thought tonight I would, since everything was so simple, that I would just do it on screen here. All right, so I'm going to cut this at 5.5. It'll be 5.5 by 8.5. And then I'm going to score it at 4.25 using the scoring blade. I don't know if you can see everything on here. I'll move it up a little bit. So cutting blade is the darker one. Scoring blade is the lighter colored gray one. Okay, got that. I'll put that out of the way. My flamingo piece is going to be 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. So I'm going to do the 4 1/8 side first. 4 1/8 and 3 1/8. So my card size is 3 by 4. So I want this to be just a little bit bigger. Okay, let me find all my stuff. Oh, card is under here. So that should have just a small margin on that one. And then my blue piece is going to be 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So it's just a little bit bigger again. So this is Misty Moonlight. So Misty Moonlight, Flirty Flamingo, and Real Red. 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, and that can go out of the way. So for this one, I put these two pieces together. Where did I put my glue? There it is. Yeah, Sheila, I think I'm going to get a bow. I agree with that. I think it needs a bow of some sort. I'm going to see what I have that will work for that. All right, so that's going to go there. And then this piece is going to go on top of that. And then I'm going to grab my other sticker sheet here, this one, and I am going to use this little guy. It's going to go up near the top. And I'm going to use the Warm Wishes. It's going to go a little bit lower down. Try and get it in the middle there. All right, and then bring in my card base. And then I think I'm going to pop this whole thing up on dimensionals as well. I had a full sheet of little dimensionals. I don't know where they went. Okay, we'll use these ones. No, I'm going to use these ones. I'm going to use my edges. I need to cut one more. All right. And then that can just go there. And that's the last card I was going to do. So I'll bring out my 3. And so I did that one, which I will add a bow or something, and I will take a picture and show you what I did. I have this one and this one. Let's see if I can make them all fit here. There we go. So I didn't really do any prep work at all other than to pick out my cards. I've been on for about 20 minutes. I talked for a few without doing anything, and we have 3 cards already made. So quick, simple, even with that little bit of fussy cutting, really easy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring out my other cards that I did, so you can see some of the other things I did with the Memories and More cards. And in our training, we did a few more as well. Kevin, another person on our team, designed a few different ones. So we have some more as well. So I did that one. I'll show you these ones after. So that uses 2 of the small cards and some stickers. This one, I took one of the cards, the snowflake, I cut it in half and used it as a background for this one. And then the small card here, I added some bling and another sticker here. Oh, a little red bow. I like it. I'll look up my red. Thanks, Mom, for that tip. This one, I took one of the card bases. So one of the red card base. I cut the front of the card base off and just left the 1-inch bit. And then I trimmed it a little bit down so that it was 6 inches, the same size as the cards. The card I trimmed a little bit off the bottom. I added a steel sticker. And now I have a card, when you open it up, you can see the snowflakes on the other side, and I had the little piece left over that I cut off the bottom to put here. Just ignore my number 3, I just had to number for myself for how I was presenting them. I haven't erased that yet. This one I took, let's do the other one first. This one, I took 2 of the small Memories and More cards. I cut them into strips. So one of them I cut going vertically, one I cut horizontally. I believe they were 1/2-inch strips. And then I wove them together, added the background, the Misty Moonlight, and then I fussy cut the Merry Christmas out of one of the other big cards. This one I did the same, except that instead of cutting 2 little cards, I had a piece of Whisper White or Basic White cardstock that I stamped the snowflakes from the stamp set. So I used these 2 stamps. I did one in blue and one in red. So one in Misty Moonlight, I think, and one in Real Red. And then I did the same thing. So I cut the 2 cards apart and I wove them together. So same idea, just a little, I just added another piece of paper here. This is the same as the other one that I showed you, but done on the blue card base. And then this one, I used the other half of the card that I cut in half. So from this one. So this snowflake piece, this is the other half of that card. And I believe this is the same card too. So this is the back of this one. I added a piece of Night of Navy, just a little strip down the side. I used Night of Navy circle that I cut out and a basic white circle. And then I used 2 of the stickers, so the little polar bear and the Let It Snow from this one. And then a little bit of bling. That one's the same. And I think that's those ones. And where were my 2 other ones then? And then I also did, missing one somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, I'll show you that one. So this one I took, there's one of the large cards, the one with the Merry Christmas in the middle from this piece. So this particular card has this on the top, this on the bottom, and the Merry Christmas in the middle. So I had cut it out for the Merry Christmas. I used the other 2 pieces. I did some stamping for the snowflakes and the bear, and then I stamped that. And I have one more that I can't seem to find. because I have a big mess going on beside me here. Is it lost in my envelopes? We'll find it. We'll see. We'll find it. Yep, there it is. Okay, and then I took, which one is it? So this card, when I did this one, when I cut the front of that card base off, I of course had this big piece of red. So I cut that, I think I cut it in half. I believe this is 3 by 3. That might be a little bit bigger. Anyways, I cut this piece in half, or cut this piece out, trimmed it a little bit off the front, and then I stamped the trees and the 2 polar bears and fussy cut those out for the front. So that's using the stamp set. So I used the tree, the inside of the tree, and then these 2 little polar bears, and I stamped the Christmas is Better together. So I just wanted to try and use up some of the scraps from the cards. So all of those from the Memories and More, and I still have a whole bunch of cards left, and I have some of the cards and envelopes left as well. So it's a really great value, and you can do so much with them. So yeah, so that was my idea for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am going to go and try and fix that one card up. I'll try and find some red ribbon, and I will take a picture of that when I'm done so you can see what I did for the final version of my Oops card. All right, hopefully you all have a great night. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next week. So Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Yeah, we'll see what I do next week. I'm on a bit of a Christmas kick right now, so probably Christmas card again next week. All right? Have fun, Sheila, playing with those. Yeah, they're lots of fun. All right, good night.